guys, today I'm bringing you to Greyhound Cafe in Paragon. Hey, hi, Sharel, welcome. Nice to see you. Thanks for making time.
My pleasure.
Please come in. Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back to Lunch with Jun. Today, I'm bringing you to this special cafe, Greyhound Cafe. And also, why I'm dressed like that is because I'm trying to suit the DNA of this cafe. It is supposed to be like a fashion, hip and trendy cafe, you know, originated from Bangkok, of course. You know, everyone knows of this brand, Greyhound. So, I'm trying my very best to suit its image, you know, is where it's supposed to be the most fashionable cafe in Bangkok. Good afternoon, Sharel.
Hi, good afternoon.
She is my special guest for today's Lunch with Jun. You know, very happy to have you. Thank you for making time.
It's my pleasure, yes.
You know, for those who have known Sharel, of course, we all know who she is. She is a familiar face in all the society magazines, you know. For those who have not known who Sharel or do not know who Sharel Ho is, she is the owner and the managing director of the Friends Jewelry.
Woman's best friend.
Woman's best friend jewelry, you know. And of course, I always call her Datin. Datin Sharel, because she's been conferred this title, I think how many years ago?
I think got about 5 years.
5 years ago.
5 years ago.
You know, so whenever I see her, I always say Datin, you know. So it is, of course, you know, we will talk a bit more about Datin, you know, the titles and all these honorifics being conferred in Malaysia. It's very unique to Malaysia, you know. So very honored to have you, Datin.
My pleasure. Yeah.
Thank you. So today I'm going to introduce. I'm sure you've been here before because it is very near your office, your showroom.
I love Thai food.
Yeah, and I think a lot of things I don't need to particularly introduce because I think you always order this salmon carpaccio. This is salmon carpaccio. You know, it is one of the signature dish in Greyhound Cafe, and of course this is the char grilled squid. I don't think you have tried this before because
everything.
This is quite new. And of course, this is the trotters. This is the crispy, the crispy trotters. It is unique because you know every time I think trotters is no stranger to Chinese food.
Yeah,
you know,
Thai people like chicken. That's right.
But this is really Thai style because you know you will have to dip into the Thai sauce, which is the jiao sauce, and this is like tamarind paste.
I know tamarind paste.
Yeah, and you
sour.
Yeah, and the Thais like to go with the glutinous rice. You know, in Thailand you always see a lot of it is almost their staple. You know, they always eat a lot of things with glutinous rice.
Yeah, like the mango sticky rice.
Yes,
it's the signature of Thai.
It's their staple. And then of course, you know, this fluffy thing here is the corn fritters.
Yeah. Children's favorite and adult favorite too.
Crab corn cake.
So, they have a crab. No wonder it tastes so yummy.
Yeah. For the main course, I've only ordered one because I think we can't finish. We should share.
There's a lot of food on the
lot
table.
of food.
Yeah,
and this is of course the red chicken curry. We go with rice.
Looks so yummy.
Yeah.
I love Thai food. And Greyhound, the unit of the Thai food because there's a little bit of twist. So that's why everybody can eat.
I'm sure everybody travels in Singapore. Singaporeans go to Bangkok very often.
Yes.
I'm sure you have tasted all this food. You know, it is nothing unusual. But the thing about Greyhound, the unique part is
it's a Thai
because
food
it is Thai food with a twist.
Yes.
So you can see red curry, but it may be served in a different manner. Salmon carpaccio. You have eaten a lot of Japanese sashimi, but this is Thai style. Sashimi in Thai style. Okay.
It's sweet and sour. People who love sweet and sour this is the best choice, and people who have healthy diet or on diet, this is definitely it's a must order in Greyhound.
So for drinks, I have arranged for you. I know you like hot drinks, so I've arranged for you this Thai hot milk tea. The aroma of the Thai tea is very
Fragrance.
Is very pronouncing, you know. So it is very strong. It is very different from drinking your ordinary milk tea. Yes,
okay.
different. You know, the fragrance of the Thai tea leaves. And of course, for myself, I'm taking this Thai tea granita. So that's the reason why I say Greyhound's food is Thai food with a twist. You know, it is Thai. It is actually iced milk tea, but they do it in shaved ice style. That's why they call it granita. It is very good, you know. So, and of course, in Thailand, it is the sweetness of the food in Thailand. They take sweet. It is
and
very
sour.
sweet. Even if when it comes to dessert, it's very sweet. But I have actually adjusted the sweetness for the Singapore market.
Because people mostly
Because
healthy,
in Singapore, we are not keen, you know, to taking too sweet things, you know, even for desserts, you know. I think the taste buds have evolved, and people don't like to take too sweet stuff, you know, nowadays.
It's good.
So I've actually
reduce the
down,
sugar.
Yes, all the sweetness in all the desserts and the drinks. So I hope you like the food that I've arranged.
I'm sure. I already feel so hungry.
Come,
seeing all
let's
the
start.
food.
You know what I'll take first? Oh, hey, you are the guest. You're the guest. So you should. Can I help you with the carpaccio?
Yeah, that's my
because
favorite.
yes, that's your favorite.
I love it.
You know, Datin, we have been friends for so long.
Yeah, I think more than 10 years actually.
I'm so familiar with you already. That's why I say I'll start first. I have forgotten you're my guest. So I should always serve the guest first.
Thank you.
Here you go.
Let's try.
I will take the squid. You know, for the squid, you have to dip it in the
sauce, right?
Thai sauce, the jiao sauce. It's something very unique.
It's so nice. Salmon is very good for skin. Those who really want omega-3, and salmon is a good choice because it's natural oil. And this tastes so yummy. And the garlic tastes so fresh because it's not cooked and marinated and everything. Pure garlic taste.
Yes, I think the unique thing about this Thai-style sashimi is because of the garlic piece, the fresh garlic.
Yeah, it's a fresh garlic.
And for garlic lovers, you know, this is always the most popular dish.
Yeah.
How I come across Greyhound, it all started in Hong Kong.
Oh.
You know, when my friend brought me to this cafe, so when she ordered this dish for me, I immediately love it, and I kept ordering. I had 3 servings of this salmon carpaccio when I the first time, you know, when I come across this dish. Yeah. So subsequently,
because you need salmon in the sour. Because usually salmon is always, we only eat, as I said, only you eat salmon in Japanese restaurants.
So I find myself, whenever I'm in Hong Kong, you know, I always go back to order this dish. At that
So
point
you
of time,
bring this brand
yes,
to Singapore.
At that point of time, there wasn't any Greyhound in Singapore as yet, you know, so that's how Greyhound made its inroads into Singapore. It's all because of this dish. Yes. I really love
amazing.
this. Yeah. Okay, so let's try. You want to try the confitures?
I love this.
Yeah. You have to go with that Thai chili sauce because it really tastes. It's very different if you eat with the Thai chili sauce as compared to taking it alone. Yes,
that's so nice. This is the corn
cake. It's a cracked corn cake.
So nice. It's really yummy. I love corn.
It is supposed to be
it tastes like
healthy.
harpang also.
Yeah.
Because it's a corn.
Cracked cake.
Right.
Yeah.
It tastes like a harpang. Very nice.
So, you know, Datin, maybe you can share some
my life journey.
only your life journey, you know, I think not too long ago, you have started your book. You have written a book.
Last year.
Is this the book?
Yeah, that's right. And published this year. This is the book, yeah.
So this is the book.
Yeah.
Happiness begins with you.
Yeah.
Before we go into happiness, because
Yes.
since you have written a book on happiness, we want to find out from you the essence and the meaning of happiness.
Yeah.
We can share with the viewers. Some would like to know and hear from your perspective. But before that, I would like to hear, maybe get some knowledge from you, about this 13 title in Malaysia. What are the kind of levels in all these honorary titles in Malaysia? What is the achievement to
Basically,
get
you
this
have
title?
to contribute to society.
Okay.
Yeah, some people that we have been helped, like for example in charities, in the school, when they approach him, they want somebody who can contribute back to society. This is what the title is all about. It's not about to look pretty. It's nothing about the prettiness. Yes.
So what are the levels? It's because your husband who has gotten the Datuk title.
Correct.
Therefore, naturally you are the Datuk.
That's
right?
right, yeah.
So what kind of levels are all these honorific titles in Malaysia?
There are 3.
Right.
And then Datuk, Datuk Seri, and Tan Sri.
So what is the difference? Would you like to share with me what is the difference in the titles? Because it's very unique to Malaysia. To me, although we also have bakery shops in Malaysia, which is 我卖广告在这里. In Malaysia we have 23 stores of BREADSTORY. Is a boutique bakery. Most of them are in Kuala Lumpur and also in Langkawi. So because I've been there for the past 18 years, since 2002, I know all these titles, be it Datuk Tan Sri, Datuk Sri, Datuk Sri, they are all very dizzying to me because you don't know which comes first, what is after, what is before, So maybe you can share with us
The difference of the title?
Yeah, the amazing part of all these titles.
To me, because basically when the Sultan, they honor this title, of course when it's Tan Sri, usually people is already very old.
Oh!
Yes, much more older. And they
So
has been,
that means if you are young, you cannot get
Tan Sri?
Yeah, Tan Sri.
Usually Tan Sri, you start with Datuk first, or Datuk Sri. Yeah. This young one is Datuk, and then after that Datuk Sri and Tan Sri. That is the difference.
I see. So what about Tun?
Tun is a royal family.
Royal
Tun is
family.
it's not not title. It's just like you are born in a royal family. So basically, it's called Tengku. Their surname is they have this title when they are born.
Okay, someone ever told me before about the differences in all these titles. I think first of all is Tun, but it is not the highest level as yet. There are some more other higher levels than.
But Tun is a royal family. It's a title that they have a royal blood. That is a Tun, like Tengku.
That's not to my understanding.
Oh, really?
Tun is the people, the Malaysians who are conferred the title Tun. It is very limited. They limit it to nothing more than 35 at any one time.
Oh.
So it is to me. I thought, if I'm not wrong, it is conferred to a person by the king, by the royal family, the king.
As I know,
By
this,
Agong.
yeah. Oh, okay.
So therefore, for people who really contributed a lot to the country, that's why Dr. Mahathir, we call him Tun Mahathir. That's why. Yeah. Then after that, I think it's Tan Sri, right?
Tan Sri is more Datuk, Datin, and Datuk Sri. 3.
Yeah.
3 are the more the common one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Tan Sri and Datuk Sri.
What is the difference?
Yeah, what's the difference? Is there?
Actually, it's a way that you contribute how much you give to society.
Really?
Yeah. The title is given, they're not given just like that. It depends on how much of a help and contribute. Yes.
Yeah, because there are many titles,
In Malaysia.
That's why I want to share and give the viewers some information about
the
titles,
thing. Okay.
how people address you, how people address the titles in Malaysia, Yeah, it is very interesting, and thanks, Datin, for all this information, because it's interesting, and I think it is an award that that the Malaysians will give respect to, because
because in the car plate you have a logo in the car. So when you're awarded by the son of the king, they will give you the car plate.
So it comes with certain orders, that you have to follow. So once you are conferred the title, you are straight away given a car plate.
The car plate. So people will know. For example, if you have traffic police, they stop you with a car plate. They will just give you a second chance usually. So a little bit of benefit for that. They know that, okay, never mind. Next time don't do it.
Thank you, Datin, and again, congratulations to your achievement. And from your achievements, how you did, I'm sure you derive gratification from all these achievements. So you were a few title holders and all those. How do you define happiness?
Happiness is a choice and is action, and we always put into the practice. Without guidance, it's impossible we can do with it, because we all are human beings. Even though we look strong from outside, we have our bad days, we have our the day that we don't feel like doing anything, the day that we have low energy. But that's the reason why I pick up so many hobbies.
Like?
My hobby is like I ride, I play polo.
You ride?
Yeah, horse riding.
Horse riding.
Correct, and I play polo because sometimes after the long day work, you really don't feel like talking, and you just feel like close to nature. I will go to the polo club and bring the horse to the jungle, and I felt that it's very therapeutic.
Bringing a horse to the jungle?
Yeah.
Do we have a jungle in Singapore?
Yes, more pleasant we do.
Really?
Yeah, correct.
So you ride the horse into the jungle?
Correct.
Oh, I
so
see.
It's all greenery. The feeling is like so peaceful. Yeah.
Oh, I also heard you own a horse.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes,
because when
you
a
own
polo
a horse.
player, it's better to own a horse, so you it's safer, and you feel the horse behavior.
I see.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah.
Do you give the horse a name?
Because when I take over the horse, it has a name. I did not change because the stable already have the horse name, so I just remain as what it is.
I see. Oh, so you
cannot. This book cover is this is my horse, and this is
beautiful.
Correct,
Yeah. What is happiness to you?
Happiness to me,
what is it?
It's a peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
It's like you have a peace of mind. You feel so light. Then you don't have the hatred feeling, you don't have the anger. You have to train yourself like me time. Me time is just like you try. In the busy world, so much work to do every day, but you have to set a time, a priority time. If you cannot do it half an hour, you start with 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, half an hour. A mind that you have to totally empty.
I see.
The empty is just like
that's meditation.
Correct. Also, another hobby that I have is I play Muay Thai.
Muay Thai.
Yes, correct.
Muay Thai. We are in Thailand. That's why Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long have you been learning all this?
Muay Thai?
Your Muay Thai?
My Muay Thai I had started 2 years ago, and I do it every single
actually,
week.
I chose the right place with you, for lunch. Muay Thai, of course, is Thailand,
It's very good feeling to do Muay Thai because when you do Muay Thai, the trainer will hold the pad. So
the trainer will?
Hold the pad.
The trainer?
The trainer will hold the pad. So every punch that you punch, if you punch it wrongly, you definitely will twisted your angle. Because when you punch, it has to be right position. So the consistency have to be there, the focus have to be there. And to be honest, Muay Thai is one of the hobbies that I pick up is to release my stress.
Release?
Because
or you pick up because you're looking at the pet as like your enemy, you just want to punch it.
To me, it's because I like all this exercise, and every exercise really give you, it helps you in a different way, and it teaches you different things, and to bring you more strength. And
definitely,
yes, that's right.
And of course, looking at your effort in in finding those daily quotes, you know.
Yeah. How did I create it, right?
Yeah.
Everybody asks me. You know, sometimes people ask me, Sharel, are you talking about me? You know, sometimes when I say something, I say, basically, thought of the day is not about anyone. It's just like sometimes might be happening to me, sometimes also happening with the people around me. You know, sometimes I talk to my friends and they tell me the situation. So why I put it in the words, it's not only send out a good energy or good vibes to the people, but it's also gentle reminder to myself.
To yourself.
Yeah, because when you write, you reinforce it one more time. Am I right?
Yes, yes,
because
yes.
like when you play the piano every day, become a practice, it's become a habit, it's become a part of you. Even sometimes, you know, Facebook, they have a pop-up gentle reminder, right?
Okay.
Then the word I have said that maybe 5 years ago,
Yes.
it pop up. You know, when I read it again and I feel, wow, it's remind me. No,
Yes.
it's remind me.
We all need reminders.
Correct. We all
yes.
need reminder. Reminder a lot of things that we know. So many things we know, but we need a gentle reminder to just enlighten it, and we walk back to the position, because no one is perfect in this world, even myself, right? So that's why we learn every single day.
Good. You know, it takes time and effort to look
To
out
do.
for quotes, you know.
It's true.
So,
Sometimes it's not easy. You're absolutely right.
as much as whether it relates to you, it is
Or
helpful
not,
to you
yeah,
or not,
yes.
you know, we appreciate, you know, your time taken, you know, for the quotes. Come, let me serve you this, you know, before it gets too
hurry.
cold. I know you also
So
love
hungry.
chicken curry. Yeah.
I love spicy food. That's why I love Thai food. You know, I'm so happy when Jun tell me she bring Greyhound to Singapore. I said, wow, Greyhound is one of my favorite restaurants when I go Thailand. I go Thailand, definitely we visit Greyhound. And when Jun tell me that, I say, wow, you know, she's one of the lady that I think I'm very proud with and look up to. She's so capable in so many restaurants that she has in Singapore. And yet, you know what? Every day when I see
Sharel?
her, she looks so good all the time.
Sharel, this program is about lunch. It's not about me.
No, but it's true. But it's true, yeah.
No, I'm joking. Thanks so much for the compliments. I take it as
Because the
a compliment.
energy that she has, and I learned so much from her. She's so capable, she's so strong. And imagine a lady to handle so many restaurants.
I think
not easy at all.
I think it is nothing compared to how I've seen you, you know, like you're also running your own jewelry business.
Yeah.
You have time, you know, given to each of your hobby, where I hardly find the time, you know, like you have to give time to your horse riding, to your piano,
Take care of the house.
to your Muay Thai,
Sometimes
and
go
you also
buy
have a family.
Yeah, correct. To take care of.
Correct.
I do marketing
I
myself also.
always,
Yes.
I think, you know, I pale in comparison to a mother figure, you know, who can also take care of her own career and also family, you know.
Yeah.
I always find that very respectable and very amazing, you know, because to me, I don't think I can manage that, you know. If I were to have kids,
Yeah.
I think
June.
I'm
when you have kids,
lost
it's very-
in where to start.
It's different, but I know taking care of kids never an easy journey, but I very happy and a very amazing feeling seeing them growing up. They are my pride, they are my joy, and they are my friends. And honestly, for right now, I learn a lot from them either, because they have their own mindset. We learn from everyone, and we learn every day.
Good. You know, so, you know, back to happiness about, you know, what you're sharing in your book, you know. What is the message that you want to give, you know, to the reader?
The reader.
Or at least at this show, to the viewers.
Every day, I tell myself, because of the mission and with the book, I can help people to enlighten them, a gentle reminder, because I myself, they have difficulty, I face setback, I face heartbroken, how I pick up myself. Because I also learn from other people who have written a book, and why people go and see psychology and psychiatrists. Because they want the professional will send them a perfect word. Only one single word.
Come and see me. I can give you that perfect word. No charge.
Yeah, you know, they one words, you know, can lift you out. One word can kill. One word can kill. You can heal, we can kill. It's just the words. We don't need a knife to kill anyone. Words hurt, right?
Let me heal you with this squid.
Stomach. It's so funny.
Try it.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Before anything else, I would like to. I know you will dislike me or hate me for this. I'm going to share with you some desserts to put
But
on
sweet things
some
are so
weight.
good, yeah.
Can I have the dessert, please?
I'll take some coffee.
Hot Thai milk tea.
Very,
One of
very
my
nice.
favorite. You know, you can
Hương của cấm cỏ.
the Thai tea fragrance, you know, is something that is unique
It's
about Thai
hương
tea.
hương.
Yeah. Okay, what I'm going to
Introduce me.
yes,
You always
I
end
recommend
the
you.
day with
yes.
a sweet.
Because
Complete.
you know, people tend to miss out
Apple pie. Look like it's
this
apple.
favorite dessert of mine in Greyhound, you know, because I think a lot of customers or a lot of supporters of Greyhound, when they come to Greyhound,
You never
they
miss
will
this?
always order this, you know, the iced coconut sherbet.
Oh yes, yes. I love this
Yeah.
one. Coconut.
Yeah, iced coconut sherbet is the signature
Yes.
here.
Yes.
So a lot of customers or a lot of supporters will tend to order this, but they do not know that there are so many good desserts in Greyhound. You know, my favorite is the chocolate banana cake. You know,
This is my
and
favorite.
this was my first favorite dessert when I
So you fall in
tried.
love.
Yeah, when
The
I
first fall
tried.
in love. I never
the
tried
dessert.
this before.
This is
but this is I always try.
This is a fresh apple crumble. It's freshly made.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we toasted and all the apples, and it is served with ice cream, of course, and with this
Is it?
vanilla sauce.
Oh.
Yeah, you pour this vanilla sauce in it.
Before I taste,
It's a very unique
looks so
style of
tempting.
apple crumble. That's why I say,
try.
you know, that resonates with the style of Greyhound Cafe. You know, Thai food or food with a
Let me
twist.
try. Let me try.
Try it. It's very nice. You're supposed to stir
Oh.
and eat it from.
It's supposed
yeah.
to be.
You
from
have
the
to take
bottom.
the crumbles from the bottom.
Wow.
You know, together with a piece of apple and the ice cream. Right, it is something very unique.
so nice.
You know, normally apple crumble comes in a pie.
And it's not so sweet.
Yeah, but this is
It's really not so sweet.
something very different. It is not a pie. Yeah. Right.
You're right.
It's
Usually,
very nice.
it's apple pie.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's why I want to recommend you
Yes,
this
correct,
dessert
yeah.
today.
At the bottom is like viscous crunch, right?
Crumble.
Very good. And she put a
Yes.
cinnamon powder. They have a
So-
cinnamon taste on top.
So with the dessert, I'm going to thank Sharel for joining me at this episode of Lunch with June. This is some insights, you know, from Sharel, you know, and we can share with the viewers out there, you know. Thank you, Sharel.
My pleasure.
And you know, before we start to dig into the actual lunch, you know, I would like to give you a small token of
you,
present
thank you.
to thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I will not stand because my skirt is so short.
Now,
Yeah.
this
Thank you
is
so much.
is something which is useful for your photo taking. You know,
you.
it is
Oh,
a prop. You know,
that's
that
very
I hope,
important. Yeah.
I hope you
Thank
can
you
make
so much.
use of.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank you.
So, I would also like to share with the viewers. You know, look forward to the next episode. It is also something on politics. You know, and my guest for the next episode is Kush Chopper. You know, if any one of you knows who Kush Chopper is, look forward to the next episode. Dun, 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 dun. This part of Lunch with June, I'm specially going to introduce to you our brand in Kuala Lumpur, BREADSTORY. It is a boutique bakery chain in Kuala Lumpur and Langkawi in Malaysia. We have, right now, I think it's like 23 outlets since 2002. So, with this, for those viewers who are in Malaysia, you will know this is a household brand. For BREADSTORY followers, you know that we have our signature products, tomato bread, durian bread. We also have the mushy rainbow cake, which is the blue and rainbow cake. It is the most all-time favorite. We also have the crispy cookies. The crispy cookies is, you cannot stop at one can. the crispiness of it, it makes you eating it non-stop. We have 4 flavors: pistachio, coffee, almond chocolate, peanut, crispy cookie, and also cashew nuts. So 4 flavors. Of these 4 flavors, my favorite is still the peanut and the cashew nut. I cannot stop eating. I just can't stop at one container, just one can of it. And of course, to go on, we have all the lovely breads, our waffle range. We have all kinds of waffles. We eat sweet or savory. We also have loaves and everything else. Anything you want in a confectionery, look for BREADSTORY.